We've all heard of one-for-one social enterprises. Companies that give something to a person in need for every one you buy. A pair of shoes, glasses, toothbrushes, even gluten-free muffins. But the one industry we never expected this to have been possible is the pharmaceutical industry. It just seems too regulated, complex, and at the bottom line, if the drug itself isn't of the highest quality, it doesn't matter who gets it anyway. OWP Pharmaceuticals has put a new spin on Big Pharma, making it possible to provide the same standard of treatment to the entire world. When it comes to treating patients, the best psychiatrists and neurologists consider three things: efficacy, safety, and cost. A mind without fear. Isn't that the goal? That the right drug, at the right time, in the right dose, would contain the storm, control the symptoms, leaving the patient and their loved ones with a mind without fear. OWP is neuroscience focused. Our entire line of branded generic drugs is designed to treat and contain psychiatric and neurological disorders. Secondly, is the drug safe? Is it high quality? With every refill, you can expect a consistent medication. Every day, every week, every month. And thirdly is cost. With all the fogginess surrounding healthcare costs, OWP Pharma offers straightforward pricing. All our branded generics are covered on the majority of commercial insurance plans. While all this might sound similar to other leading brands, this is where OWP's business model separates itself. It says a lot about us as a human race. If cures or effective treatments for disorders or diseases are available, and consciously or unconsciously, we choose not to deliver them to everyone in need. Psychiatric and neurological disorders are global problems, and they deserve a global solution. For example, where we live, most people with epilepsy have access to medication, but most of the rest of the world will not receive the same regular treatment we have available to us. And for many of them, the cultural stigma attached to the illness is more difficult to deal with than the disorder itself. For example, children with epilepsy may be banned from school, and adults even barred from marriage. So yes, we've all heard of social enterprises, but this is what we call our pharmaceutical social enterprise. OWP Pharma has navigated the red tape of the pharmaceutical industry, transferring profits to its strategic partner, the Roe Foundation, which carries first world standard of treatment to those suffering from neuroscience disorders in the rest of the world. Together, OWP and the Roe Foundation are providing compassionate care worldwide. Through this foundation, psychiatrists and neurologists from the developed world partner in the training with practitioners on the ground, increasing their ability to diagnose illnesses when they would not have been otherwise, and providing the tools and medications needed to treat the stigma-causing symptoms that would have otherwise been untreated. By simply making a shift to the pharmaceutical social enterprise and prescribing OWP branded generic drugs, psychiatrists and neurologists in the developed world can become advocates for one standard of treatment around the world. And the patients who use them turn every prescription they buy into treatment not just for themselves, but for another patient in another corner of the world. Join us and add your fingerprint. OWP, the pharmaceutical social enterprise.